The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge wish everyone a Happy New Year with this spectacular picture. But they chose it because it sent a very strong hidden message about their intentions for 2022 that you're about to find out. Welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and it would be great if you join us by just liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell. Let's get down to it. The picture was taken in the moments prior to their arrival to the James Bond movie premiere, when Catherine just mesmerized everyone with that golden dress. What makes this picture so special is, first of all, their facial expressions. You might already know that our brains are always driven to faces first, so that's the first detail we are going to pick from this photo. And their expressions are of genuine joy, with a lot of excitement. Because beyond the genuine smile, there's also movement in their expressions. Even if both of them are looking at the camera, this is far from a posed photo. This is a very important feature to look for in couples, when both of them display the same kind of expression or the same kind of emotion. And this is not only with their faces, but their bodies too. In William and Catherine's case, it is not hard at all to confirm that both of their facial expressions are in sync with each other. And that is a clue of how they're planning to take on this new year, with full synchronization as a power couple. But I mentioned their bodies that are every bit as important as their faces. In William's case, he's sitting straight but relaxed at the same time. It's a bit hard to make out his shoulders, but they are on a resting position. Even so, he is sitting in a way that serves as support to Kate, who's leaning over the wide armrests to get near him. This is a very nice dynamic between men and women that I've already mentioned in other videos. The man should always stand upright and straight and serve as the pillar to let the woman lean onto him. And it works wonders in this picture because you don't see Kate weak or anything. That is one of the effects of the colors that they are wearing. The dominant colors are black and gold, and both of them are closely related with power. That's another reason why this image has so much energy. What really caught my attention is the setting of the picture. They are inside the car that is taking them to the premiere, and it's a bit of a cramped space. But at the same time, it gives us, the viewers, the notion that we are right there inside the car with them, and they have those joyful smiles staring at us. That is a very immersive way of drawing you into what they are doing at the moment, like if you actually were in the car with them, which makes them relatable at the same time. Every single person that looks at this picture is going to feel like a very important guest of the Cambridges, sharing that ride to the gala. The effect is reinforced by the fact body language in a couple always has to be analyzed in both partners at the same time. So you can spot if there are divergences or convergences or contradictions, or they are not synchronized at all. And this kind of body language analysis in couples is much better if you train yourself with pictures first, then do it with videos, and then finally you manage to do it in real time or with a real conversation. That's how you manage to spot details like the way Catherine is holding William's hand. Having her left hand over his is a gesture of protection, possession, and sometimes power as well. It's a nice balance with the fact that she's leaning onto him, but at the same time she's got a powerful hand gesture over his. But it's not just her left hand, because her right one serves as a rest for his. Like a hand sandwich, if you will, reinforcing the effect of Catherine sending the message that she's got William. In every hand gesture, it's also important to pay attention to the pressure of the fingers, and as in every other body language signal, you can always mimic the way you see other people's facial expressions, bodies, or in this case, hands. You can see that Catherine's fingers do not have that much tension, so it's more of a loving gesture than a controlling gesture. That's an important distinction because not every hand holding is the same. Also, thanks to my royal body language buddies that mentioned the reason why Catherine's nails are short and natural, and it's because it's part of royal protocol. That is another example of what I've mentioned in regards to rules and some people claiming that their royal duties and royal protocol limit or trap them in some way. If royal protocol says that your nails must be short and natural, then you can feel about it in two different ways. One, you might think that the firm is limiting your self-expression, Or 2, think that this is great since you would not have to worry about your fingernails style after all. Sometimes following the rules can be a blessing because that frees your mind to focus on other, more important things or the things that you can actually control. But the real deal about the Cambridges picking up this picture to wish everyone a happy new year is how they are embracing this 2022 with joy, with excitement, and most important, in a joint effort. And this is critical because we are used in most power couples over the world to be seen as totally independent one from another. Being independent is great because each one can focus on different initiatives. By the way, that's the alleged rumors about Meghan and Harry that they were going to split their personal brands because it looks like they, as a professional couple, was not working that well. The only risk that you can have is that separating your professional efforts could very well lead to separate you as a couple. That's something that sadly happens all the time. But in the case of William and Kate, they are sending the signal that they will be working side by side in their initiatives. And this is extremely relevant to figure out the communication strategy of the royal family. It's no wonder that Kate is seen as one of the greatest ambassadors of the image of the royal family worldwide, but that doesn't mean that she's going to act on her own. This picture reinforces the fact that Kate is going to be part of the team no matter how much spotlight she steals. At the same time, we know all the responsibilities that William has and how those responsibilities and service has been growing steadily over the years along with Prince Charles. But in this picture, he looks comfortable, ready to face those challenges, and at the same time, that posture projects confidence. This is a very complex message given just with their bodies. This is how they are going to face this year's challenges as a solid, powerful couple. But not because they are projecting power, it means that they are going to be super serious or anything. Their faces of joy and excitement is something that we really need at this moment to be inspired and motivated and excited for this year. It's a message of hope if we can think about all the possibilities that a new year represents. My suggestion is that we should mimic their attitude no matter what is our current situation. We should make ourselves confident and comfortable, but at the same time have this expectation that any challenge that we face in the following months is going to be a stepping stone for our next level. Because we cannot control our circumstances at all, but what we can control is our attitude and the mindset we have when we face those challenges. Remember that there's always 2 ways you can look at everything, so make sure you pick the one that helps you grow. Let's do this. If you want to refine your observation skills, all you have to do is download my 100 body language tips right in the description of this video. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas and it will always be a pleasure, my body language buddies. Much love and bliss.